So to me, Shakur Stevenson has one of the most difficult styles of all time in boxing. I would liken him to a basketball player who only shoots 20 times a game, and he's a superstar who's not a volume shooter and is expected to make 16 to 18 of those shots every game. And if he misses, 6 or 8 of those shots, they're probably going to lose the game because he's not going to shoot more shots. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the fact that Shakur in his style, he's a low volume puncher, right? Low output offensive fighter like Tank Davis. And he manages distance and controls his defense and limits the opportunities for his opponent as well as himself. So by doing that, he makes the opponent miss. He makes the opponent be less busy, but he also makes himself less busy. What does that mean? That means he only has a certain amount of opportunities to counter or to land punches. Because the way he fights, he throws straight shots and he gets out of there. When you fight like him, if you were trying to mimic him, you have to have perfect execution or you're probably going to lose the fight. And if you don't lose the fight, if you miss those punches and you still you don't lose the fight, you find a way to win, like he did against De Los Santos, the crowd is going to be upset because they're not getting enough action. It's going to be a fight full of inactivity. So that's why I say Shakur has one of the hardest styles. He doesn't throw many punches. He limits offensive opportunities for him and his opponent. And he has to be sharp in order to do this because he still has to land and still has to look like he's dominating a fight. And if he misses those shots or he doesn't take those limited opportunities, the fight is going to be extremely boring. You're going to have the lowest punch output from both guys. You're going to be setting records in the wrong way, like against De Los Santos. And everybody's going to be calling you boring. Everybody's going to be saying you're not that good. But really what this shows is just how precise he is, how accurate he is, how much repetition that he's put into his style and into his craft. I wouldn't recommend anybody try to fight like him. I see some guys try to fight like him, like Ray Ford, Richardson Hitchens, and it hasn't really helped them because only Shakur really can fight in that style. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody. I wouldn't recommend it for Shakur, but he has one of the highest plus minus in all of boxing. So it's like, it's working for him. It's definitely working for him. It's a dominant style if you're perfect. If you're going to make every last shot. If you're going to land most of the punches out of those limited opportunities. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Hopefully you understand the concept of what I was trying to say. Try to use a basketball reference to make it a little bit easier to comprehend. And yeah, I look forward to seeing Shakur fight some larger guys who are going to force him to up his output and see how he does.